Okay guys, so I just showed you how you can wrap a present that is kind of a box shape, or like a book, a photo album, anything that's in a box that's kind of rectangular or square. It's very easy to do and it comes out very, very nicely. Now, not everything can be wrapped in a box, for instance. Things like a vase. You know, you could probably wrap this in wrapping paper, but I'm sure it would look pretty ridiculous. Because it's just very hard to get the wrapping paper around it and fold it. So this is a kind of item that you'd want to put in like a gift bag. So you would probably need to go out, buy you some gift bags, find them at the dollar store, whatever. And you want to pick one that's appropriately sized for the item that you are wrapping. So for instance, this vase would probably be good in this bag because this bag's about this big and the vase is about this big. So it would fit right in there. Now if you're wrapping something like this, just a little bottle of body spray, you don't want a bag this big. So you'd want to find a bag that was smaller, like this one. Here's a bag that is a little bit smaller, and it would fit right in there. So I'm going to show you guys how you can put together a really nice gift bag. So you first of all want to start off by opening your gift bag up, just opening up. Next, go ahead and take a little bit of tissue paper. You need one piece of tissue paper for this. So I'm just going to use this red, which doesn't really match with this bag, but that's okay. So I like to just kind of open up the tissue paper and just stick it right in there. Stick it inside the bag, like the middle of the tissue paper. You want to just stick it right in there so that the ends are kind of popping out a little bit, just like this. Nextly, you would take your item, your gift bagging, stick it right in the bag so that it's snug and secure right inside. Now, you could actually probably just leave it like this if you didn't want to, add anything else to it. As you can see, you can still see the product a little bit inside of the bag. But I want to do it a little bit more, and I like to have the edges of the paper kind of coming out a little bit. So I'm actually just going to take another piece of tissue paper, and I'm going to kind of repeat the same process. I'm just going to take the middle of it and stick it right down in there and around the product that is inside. And then just kind of fluff out your paper however you like so that it covers up the product so you cannot see what is inside, and the paper looks kind of nice just sticking out a little bit, just like that. Now some people like to tuck theirs in, but I think that it personally looks really nice when you just kind of see the edges of the paper sticking out. And then you could probably call it a day, write your to and from on your little gift tag and just hand it to the person just like this. If you want to go for a little tiny bit of added pizzazz, you can just cut a little piece of ribbon and tie the two ends of the gift bag together. Here's the two ends. Just going to go through, tie a knot, and then I'm going to repeat the same process as I did doing my wrapped box present. I'm just going to curl my ribbon by sliding my scissor edge along it. And I think this adds just a really nice little extra touch. So now we went from just having our handles look kind of blah to now having a nice little ribbon right on there. And it just makes it look really, really nice. And it's just like you put a little bit more thought into wrapping the gift. So last but not least, I'm going to show you guys how you can wrap a gift box. Now this is really simple, really easy. I don't even really need to show you guys this because it's so easy. But if you just go out and buy a gift box, you'll just open it up. Now we got our two open gift box ends. So we got the bottom one here. And I'm just going to pretend, because I don't feel like going and looking for clothes to stick in here, that this is going to be something that we're trying to wrap in here, like an article of clothing. Gift boxes are good usually for clothing, scarves, some kind of shoes maybe. I wouldn't really wrap like a lot of books or like body sprays. I mean, you could, but I kind of think those items look better in a gift bag rather than a gift box. I just like using gift boxes for clothing mainly. So in order to do the gift box, I'm going to first off just start by taking my piece of tissue paper again, and I'm just going to lay it right inside of the gift box. Just like that, just creating a little bed for it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take my item, say it's clothes, whatever, stick it right inside. And I like to just kind of tuck the ends right in there around it, just like that. Just kind of like you're putting it to bed. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my other piece of tissue paper, just stick it right in there again, stick it in, and fold kind of around the item, just like that. So now we've got it laying in there, kind of snug and secure and covered. Lastly, I just kind of like to tuck in the ends, just like that. And me personally, I think this looks just fine. I don't really think you need to do anything else to it. You don't need to do any kind of fanciness or whatever. It's just in there, nice and neat, and just kind of fold it in there. I don't really like to go too crazy with it. Next, just put the top of your box right on top. And snug and secure. And this is really cute box. Look at that paper on a scooter. So last but not least, to kind of keep this gift box from coming open, you can just take your little pieces of tape, stick them right on that edge there, and they'll kind of keep the box closed. Now, if you've got a really ugly gift box, like it's just a plain white or gray or tan gift box and it just looks really boring, you definitely don't want to put it in your tree like that. In that case, I would go ahead and do your wrapping just like I would with my box present wrapping tutorial. I would just, go ahead and wrap your wrapping paper around it, fold in the edges, apply your ribbon if you want, and your gift tag. However, if you have a box that has a picture on it like this, which is really cute, you don't want to wrap that up. That's cute. You can actually just go ahead and use your ribbon like you would with like the box present or the gift bag with the curled edges. I would just go ahead and do like I did in my box present. Just go ahead and wrap around it, this way. Go here, wrap around it diagonally like this. And make sure that that knot is in the middle, just like that. Turn around, go under this one, the other end goes under here, tie in a knot, and curl in your edges, and you're done. You don't even have to apply a ribbon if you don't want to, but I just think a ribbon adds a nice little extra touch. And then in that case, you would go ahead and apply your to and from sticker and call it a day. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed these two tutorials. I was going to try to kind of get it all into one, but it was really hard for me to kind of get all the present wrapping techniques into just one video. So hopefully you guys don't mind the part 1, part 2. And yeah, so now you pretty much know how you can do like a box, gift wrap present, you can do a gift bag with the tissue paper, and you can also do like a gift box, like one with clothing or other items of that sort in there. So just remember, if it's something that you cannot wrap in wrapping paper, use a gift bag and save yourself the trouble of trying to do it with Christmas or whatever kind of wrapping paper. And ribbons are always a nice little extra touch. They're just a simple, easy, quick kind of way to just add a little something to show the person, hey, I actually took time to wrap your present and I didn't just slap it together at the very last minute. So I really hope that you guys found this tutorial helpful. This isn't just something that you can use during Christmas time. This is something that you can use all year long because, people's birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, whatever. You might want to give them a gift and you're going to want to wrap it or just kind of make it nicely decorated before you give it to them. So this is something that you can use all year round. And I really hope that you guys found this helpful. If you have any kind of questions, just leave them below or message me and I'll try my very best to help you out. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season and happy wrapping. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!